Hey everybody, just me, Mr. Karam here with your final week of e-learning update, reminders, what have you. I want to walk you through a few things. Number one, I want to say thank you and congratulations to everyone for this e-learning process. A lot of you have really done awesome things. You've been on the ball, you've been waking up, and you've been kicking butt. And I think that needs to be congratulated. Those of you who have not been as successful, you've got some time to close those gaps and make sure that you finish strong. Either way, we need 100% from 100%. And so congratulations to those of you who are wrapping this up and essentially get to start your summer vacation early. If you are not in that boat, you're not done with school. It sounds like there's going to be like a little bit of a grace period for you to be able to maybe get some stuff in, maybe see what your teachers are doing. For me, I know that's the case. But May 7th is technically your last day of school unless you got work to do still. So let's dive into this. So weekly announcements video this is. Remember, we have all the information on the choir website. We do not have a Google Classroom, SeymourHSchoirs.weebly.com. Remember, audience experience and performance experiences are due the end of this week, May 7th at 3 p.m. After that, I put in zeros. So a lot of you are going to see a pretty big shift. That is a really big assignment. So make sure that you get those in. I need your audience experiences by May 7th at 3 o'clock. After that, zeros go in the grade book. Okay. Regarding all of our choir equipment, I need all choir supplies, school-owned choir supplies back. And you're going to turn those in during the school-wide turn back time. And that is those days, I believe, are May 18 through 22. So you have to show up at some point, drop your stuff off, and then you're kind of good for summer. So get that stuff done right now. After this video, I would organize all of that stuff, all your school-owned stuff. I would put somewhere to say, this is what goes back on those days, and get it done. Keep yourself organized. Okay. So for me, number one, that means sheet music. I need everyone's sheet music back. Please erase all markings, including solfege. Songbooks. If you went to solo and ensemble or borrowed a songbook for like a specialty act, same thing. I need those back. Erase all your markings, including your solfege. Concert dresses and concert suits. Now here's where it's a little different. If you are coming back next year, hold on to your suits, hold on to your dresses, okay? Make sure they're hung up, but hold on to those things. If you are not coming back for whatever reason, scheduling conflict, or of course, if you're a senior, you're going to turn those in. So put them on the hook, the hanger I gave you. That's so important, especially for those suits. We bought special hangers for those suits. So grab the original hanger or the hanger I provided you, put it up, hang it up nice and neat, and be prepared to bring that in if you are not coming back next year. If you are, hold on to those things. So the dresses it's just one solid dress. So please bring that in. Varsity girls, please bring your pearls back at the same time. Also remember your name, put your name card on it. You should have a name card attached to the hanger. Put that with it as well. If you do not have that, please make one up. It'll just make things a lot easier for us when we're organizing. Same thing with suits. Your suits come in 4 pieces. Pants, hang them, fold them by the seam and hang them over the hanger on that little rail on the hanger. Okay. Then put the shirt on, the button-up shirt, put that on the hanger and make sure it's completely buttoned up. You don't need the very top button done, but everything else completely buttoned up. And then of course the suit goes over top of it and button that once as well, the top of the 2 buttons. And then your pocket squares. Guys, make sure your pocket squares are in there. Seniors, you may keep your flowers. If you want to turn them in, we'll reuse them, but you may keep them if you want. So again, I need sheet music and songbooks from everyone. I need dresses and suits from everyone not returning. Seniors and non-returners, I need your suits and dresses back, okay? With your name cards. So I would do that very soon. I'd get all that organized like in the next, like today or tomorrow, okay? There is virtual choir number 6. That is an Eric Whitaker project with like hundreds or even thousands of people do this thing. It is a really, really cool opportunity, and I would love to see some people from that. I have a couple students who are interested, former students, a couple, a couple current students, and as well as me. I think I'm going to do this virtual choir. It's Eric Whitaker's virtual choir 6. The piece is called Sing Gently. Your recordings are due May 22nd. So what happens is you download the sheet music. It's right on the website. It's free. So you download the sheet music and you practice it, right? Please practice it beforehand. And then when you're feeling good about it, you record yourself with video and audio, and you then send that in, and they place you in your audio and your visual. They place you into this really cool collaborative video. So, and we've watched these before in class. They are super cool. So, Virtual Choir 6, Eric Whitaker's Sing Gently. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. This will satisfy your performance experience. So if anyone in the choir program wants to do this, I will count that for your performance/audience experience, and you'll be good to go there. So, and it works out perfectly because the recordings are due May 22nd. So you can get all that good to go. So the piece itself is super easy to learn. I just sight read it. A couple little spots here and there where I was like, oh, okay, that's a little trickier. Your ear wants to do something. Your ear wants to tell you it's one thing, but by and large, most of you, especially in varsity and Serenus, could sight read it cold with words. I don't think you need a whole lot. So I highly recommend it. Check it out. All right, let's move on. Experience the Experts, speaking of Eric Whitaker, is certainly one of them. But this week's video is Cantus, a men's choir out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's really like a vocal ensemble. It's a small ensemble of like 10 to 12 guys. This is they're singing one of their signature songs in this video called Wanting Memories. It is social distance singing where they all got in one big room and they're standing like 6 feet apart and they're singing this song and they recorded it. It's really, really cool. Okay, watch, enjoy. It's a really good one. You are required to do that activity. Voice building every day. You're singing some vocal warm-ups, some vocalize, some vocalizations. Get it going. All right, no music theory video this week because I want you to review the current videos. Speaking of videos, guys, there should be like over 200 views on each of these videos, but then I look and there's like 20. Get it going. If you've not watched these videos, even if you're like, oh, we did that last year, watch it again to review, okay? Because you need to make sure that when you go into take this quiz that's this week, you're ready to go, okay? You're ready to go. So let's talk quickly about the music theory chapter assessment that will be sent to you in an email. I'm going to send that tomorrow morning, so Tuesday morning for you, and you've got the 3 days to take it anytime. It's going to be intermediate terms, so watch that video as well. That'll be when I give you the term, and then I give you 4 possible definitions. Select the definition that is most accurate to the video, or that is most accurate to the term, of course. Then there is flat key signatures and sharp key signatures. For those, I will give you a picture of the key signature. They're all in treble clef, and I say, what is this key signature? And of course, we've only been working on major, so that's a hint. What is this key signature? I'll show you a picture, and I'll give you 4 different options, okay? And you select which of those options is, of course, correct. There is 2 of each of those, and there's 1 key signature that is no sharps, no flats, okay? So C major. Oh, sorry, I had a little something in my throat there. All right, so now next is level 2 vowel tree, where I give you in a small bracket, it's kind of like a parentheses, but they're a bracket. I give you the IPA of a solfege, or not of a solfege, of a symbol or a syllable. Okay, a vowel syllable. Then I give you 4 different words, and I say which of these words have this vowel in it. So, like as an example, Capital I in IPA is the syllable I. You kind of pronounce it like IH. I. So what of those words matches capital IPA? I. It's like boat, bit, bite, bought. And those are the 4 words. Okay. So if if you're really paying attention to those words, you practice them. Bit is the vowel. UPS guys here. We got some Amazon coming. Okay. Anyway, next is simple intervals, where I will show you I will hand draw a treble clef, and there is a note on the bottom somewhere, and then there is a higher note. You count and tell me what is the simple interval. It is a unison. Is it a second? Is it a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, or octave? Those are the choices. Watch that video. And the last thing is not a video yet. Anyway, maybe I'll make it one, but is something that I sent to you earlier in an email called use of recordings. And pretty much what that is okay, not as good as I thought. So use of recordings, pretty much what that is how do we use recordings in the Seymour High School choirs? And it's a super simple question, but the email pretty much states, when you're done learning the pitches and rhythms and text, all of that is done. You've mastered the pitches and the rhythms. Then you find 3 recordings, and you use those recordings to inform your musical decisions on musical nuance, minutia, detail, all that stuff. That's how we take a piece from one level to the next, to the next, to the next. Okay, because we are not just note singers. We don't just sing notes and words, all right? That congratulations on your silver, right? We want to take things to the next level. And so we do not use recordings to learn notes and rhythms. We use recordings to work detail and do a little like compare contrast thing with some recordings. Anyway, the quiz will be due May 7th at 3 p.m. It closes May 8th at 11 p.m. So if you need a little bit of a leeway, that's fine, but it is technically due May 7th at 3 p.m., but I'll close it May 8th at 11 p.m. Okay, the quiz is open note, open quiz, but do not rely on that. Make sure you have all that information first and watch those videos, okay? The link to the quiz is going to be sent in, or has been sent in an email. Okay, remember to get in your 3 to 5 weekly practices. I can see how many you've done. Some of you are doing great, hundreds of practices, and some of you have yet to log in. So pick that up and get that done. Sight reading quizzes are done for the year. If you've not done sight reading quiz 1, 2, and or 3, get those done. I have placed 0s in for the first 2, and I'm working on grading quiz number 3 in the next couple days. Okay, so we're still missing a bunch from a lot of you. No more rep this semester unless you want to. You may obviously continue practicing, but I'm not going to require that. And really, that's all I've got, guys. So the big thing this week, aside from Eric Whitaker's virtual choir number 6, is the music theory assessment, music theory chapter assessment, which is a big piece of all this. So that's what I've got. I got to be done. Bye.